I have been 12% body fat twice in my life, and the 2 times that I was, both of the times was when I was very, very busy and barely even thought about food, and I remember actually not even being that hungry because of how busy I was. All the other times where I actively tried and tracked my calories like crazy with MyFitnessPal, I could never get below like 16% body fat. The 2 times that actually worked was when I worked at a restaurant with a good friend of mine, and my environment was completely different, and we were going out 24/7, got like 20,000 steps a day for 4 days in a row, constantly being busy, meeting up with people late at night, going to parties, being out, doing stuff, and we'd eat breakfast, we'd have like a few eggs, like an egg omelet, and then we'd be so busy we'd forget about lunch, and then dinner would just be like, I don't know, a little bit of like protein or like a protein bar or like some kind of like snack or whatever, and we go to sleep, and then it would just be the same thing on repeat, and we wouldn't even think about food. And the thing is I'm not saying that's great, right? Like, it's like super low calorie, but it pulls it off like a band-aid, and you don't even have to think about it, because the thing about calorie deficits and losing weight is it's like you have to do it all day. You need to think about it 24/7. And the thing is in my opinion, like, being 12 to 10% body fat is genuinely not sustainable for like 95% of people because of how life works. Maybe for some, depending on your habits, right? Hold on. Excuse me. Yeah. Maybe for some, depending on your habits, like if you're constantly playing like basketball or something, but if you're like me, where it's like you spend a lot of time on the computer, like doing your own, like working on your own business, or like, you walk like a little bit, but like you spend a lot of time like in school and whatnot, and like you don't really want to exercise 24/7, then it's pretty common for you to be like 20% body fat. That's probably like your body's default, and it's gonna take like that extra work to constantly be lean. So what I definitely recommend is, obviously being lean is really important. You want to get into like a great environment for like 2 months straight and pull it off like a band-aid, so it doesn't have to be in your head 24/7, and to spend a lot of good time with your friends and whatnot, and preferably in like the summer, to make sure you're like super tan as well. And and obviously do like a little bit of exercise during this point while you're losing some weight. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be like some just basic hypertrophy and whatnot. But yeah, that's every time I've gotten lean. The other time was when I was in the city and like getting a crazy amount of steps, and also being like just super busy all the time, and just always had to work, always had to go to school, homework 24/7, being busy, and yeah, man, it was just like constant hustle and bustle. But when I'm at my house, when I'm with my family, or whatnot, or I'm on like vacation, dude, eating always like it just happens, man. You start becoming more hungry instantly once you have the food in the refrigerator. It's hard to discipline yourself. Your mom brings home some cookies, or your mom brings home some ice cream, or your family brings home some shit, or it's very difficult, right? You got to change your environment for 2 months, and that's going to be the best way, because you're not going to deal with that hunger and pain in your head, and then you're going to be shredded. And once you are shredded, make sure you use it to your advantage. So like, try to meet the girl that you want, or just like talk to a bunch of people once you're shredded, and then just like, you'll know you're shredded when you start getting compliments on your face like crazy. And just like start doing make like a lot of like YouTube videos and whatnot, meet people, network like crazy, and use it to your advantage, because most likely it's not going to be super sustainable. 15% is sustainable, but you need to still be strategic and like probably commit like an hour and a half of cardio in your day, or just not eat a lot. That's about it.